It's a classic, mate. Hello, my name is Chris, aka Plastic, and welcome to the Pocket Legion. This week we're going to take a look at a surprise console that I never thought I'd be able to get my hands on. Due to a late night tip-off, I managed to pick up myself a Super Nintendo Classic Edition. Oh my goodness, I am a lucky son of a gun. I did not think I was going to be able to buy a Super Nintendo Classic Edition because I live in Quebec, and because of whatever reason, something to do with there not being a version Francais, this was not going to be sold. The pre-orders came along a couple of weeks ago. Me and my friends sat there eagerly awaiting a pre-order to find out we couldn't pre-order them. So, when at midnight last night a friend of mine tipped me off that they were going to be available at Walmart, Best Buy and a few other places, and even came up with a ticket to get in line, we got one of these yesterday without paying any scalping prices, and boy am I excited about this. Right then, let's see what we get for our dollars. Okay, so American 75, Canadian 99, plus tax obviously. This is the North American version, so it has the nice Palmer Violet coloured buttons. Of course, if you buy this in Europe, you're going to get the colourful buttons, but I quite like these ones. A few of the games available, Star Fox 2 games included, of course. The rest of it is fairly standard Super Nintendo packaging. Super NES Classic Controller, plays Super Nintendo Classic Entertainment System games the way they were meant to be played. Oh no, they are full-sized. I was about to say, I thought they were full-size controllers, and they are. Here is all the exciting stuff, all of the video games that you get on this. Basically everything I wanted on a Super Nintendo when I was a kid. So Street Fighter, Punch Out, F-Zero, Mario Kart, Star Fox, Zelda, Link to the Past, Super Mario World, and there's a couple of Kirby games in there for good measure, but there is, how many in total? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, including Star Fox 2. Star Fox 2 can be unlocked by completing the first stage of Star Fox. I will be doing that immediately because, of course, I'm very excited about that. That was never released ever anywhere before. So I'm really interested to see what that game team made of that. And, of course, the official Nintendo seal down there. Right, let's see what we get in the box. So, yeah, very similar to DS, 2DS packaging here. Really nice boxes, glossy, nice inserts. Right, let's pop that there. So, here is a little booklet. Super Mario World, oh, okay, alright, cool. So, this looks like instructions. Is it a poster? Let's have a look. Oh wow, cool. Now you're playing with superpower. Here we go. Oh, this is really cool. A bunch of instructions and screenshots of the games. Oh, that's really nice. I had no idea that was included. And then on the back, a bit of a quick start guide. So that's cool. I'll keep that to the side. And then what's left in here? Warranty, user agreement. Play this, don't sue us, I promise you it won't catch fire, all the usual garb. Don't give it to anyone who lives underwater. Okay, right, put that back in there. Right then, let's get to this guy. So, 2 controllers. I think that was a big deal for the first one, the NES Classic that came out last year. That only came with 1 controller. And this does, as it said, come with a full-size, well, 2 full-size joypads. And the quality feels really nice. It actually feels as close as, damn it, to the original. But I imagine the components are probably way better. Let's have a look. at the wires. Give me a second. Okay, so what have we got here? This is a pretty long bit of cable. Again, another complaint with the SNES last year was that the cables were too small, and you could sit back on the settee, and a little and those little Nintendo kind of proprietary data link connections, so that will do for the controller. What we've got here, we've got plug, bunch more stuff, HDMI cable, power cable. It actually looks like the thing's, yeah, it's powered by USB. Won't get that other controller out. Let's have a look at the console itself. Right then. Yeah, I mean, this is a great opportunity to play everything that you might have missed first time around on the Super Nintendo. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 titles missing from the roster, but honestly, as a value proposition for $100, this is incredible. Okay, so power slide button, reset button, cartridge slot obviously is sealed closed. Power light here at the front. I think, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's where the 2 controllers plug in. And underneath, Super NES control deck, 5 volts, bunch of FCC rules, and that is your lot. And on the back, HDMI out, DC in, which is a micro USB cable, and what looks like a heat vent. Obviously running HDMI, which is a big deal. Now, if this is anything like the one last year, you'll be able to put it in a bunch of different TV modes, and of course, you will have to join us back at some point for a long play when we'll take a look at this in much more detail. But for the moment, you, my friend, shall be judged. Well, Super Nintendo Classic Edition, you do not come with a screen, so you lose points there, as we are going to need to set up a tiny CRT. Or, you know what, a flat screen will do. This isn't the 1980s. You do fit inside the Pocket of Judgment, maybe with 1 controller. You get a Pocket Legion rating of a lost childhood. If there wasn't a better lesson about not paying scalpers, this is it. Don't pay the money. Nintendo said they're going to get enough out for everyone by Christmas. This week's game is SteamWorld Heist.
In a broken world, danger does not.
Thank you for liking, sharing. Please do tell a friend and hit the subscribe button. And until next week, keep your pockets happy.